To best do this question from exercise 905, question 10 on fuel, fuel consumptions, what you've got to do for each of these people here who are having a 3-day trip and recording their fuel usage is you got to calculate, first of all, the total distance traveled and the total fuel used. So the total distance here for Brody will be the sum of all these numbers. So if you add these all up together, 497 plus 364 plus 579, we do get a total of 1,440 kilometers. Okay? So if you're a driver, okay, you're a car, you're a person in this car, and you're driving, okay, 1,440 kilometers, you're going to basically use fuel. And so the fuel used that you'll use for this trip is going to be a total of all these numbers. Okay, so you have basically used 146 liters of petrol. Okay, so what you've got to do here to find out the best average, just highlight that, so the best average fuel consumption here is every fuel consumption is written as liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, that's generally what the fuel consumption is for any kind of car. So how much or how many liters are used per whatever kilometers it is? It's 146 per 1,440 kilometers. Okay, so the fuel consumption. Okay, now this is only for Brody. This will be 146 liters per 1,440 kilometers. Now we want this number here to be 100. So what we do is a unitary method. We put this on our calculator, 146 divided by 1,440, okay? And what happens is you're basically dividing both sides by 1,440. If we do this, we get some number here which is like 0.1013 ... And if you divide this side by 1,440, well, that would be per 1 kilometer. So you'll be using this amount of liters, okay, for 1 kilometer. But now you've got to convert this number here to 100. So you've got to times this by 100, and that means multiplying that by 100. So I've got this on my calculator at the moment. I'm going to multiply that by 100, and that will give us 10.138 and so forth liters per 100 kilometers, right? And you have to do it the same thing for these two as well. And what this basically generates, okay, if I write the answer down, this one here is going to give us 13.36 liters per 100 kilometers. Just look at the answers. And the other one here is going to be 10.32 liters per 100 kilometers. So the one with the best average fuel consumption is the one that uses the least petrol per 100 kilometers. So if you look at these three numbers here, okay, which one is the lowest number? It would be this one. So that means Brody has the best average fuel consumption.